Not so long ago I jumped into World of Warcraft for the first time ever. I have to say, it is a freaking good game. Yeah. No, but it is also a freaking big flaw. For you World of Warcraft players, it is probably a normal thing, you know, it is the way how the game works. But I just can't get used to it. I just cannot, man. It's super weird because I grew up on 4th Story, which is like a game, as you can see here right now. This is a private server. It is a game which copied a little bit World of Warcraft, and so when I jumped into World of Warcraft for the first time, like a month ago, 2 months ago, I thought that the fighting system will work the same way like in 4th Story. If I will go for some mobs here, give me a second guys, don't leave me. Let's go for example here to Harbor Village in Mossalien. The way how fighting system in 4th Story works, you have here the spells in the action bar, or how is it called, I don't know. You've got here the basic shooting spell, you know, first one, second one is a little bit like something else. Anyways, check it out. I will press it. Once I will be in the range, yeah, and I'm starting to shoot, bam, 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 and he's dead, you know. It works super fastly, and maybe actually for you World of Warcraft players, it is like ADHD style fighting system. But this is how I thought it will work. No, in World of Warcraft, I'm not playing as an archer, so I cannot really tell if it works the same way, but one more time, bam, 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 and you are basically spamming those spells, bam, 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 and he's in a matter of 3 seconds dead. And so this is not exactly how the fighting system works in World of Warcraft, and I was really disappointed. First of all, I thought that it's like bugging, lagging or something, because I was live streaming most of the time when I played World of Warcraft. Time I spent in World of Warcraft is about like something little under 10 hours, and I have to say like the world is massive in World of Warcraft, like massive. Technically, one more thing I can show you so we have a proper comparison is creating a new character and creating a warrior. In the World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King, I play as a Draenei. Maybe you professional World of Warcraft players know that it is maybe not a good character to start with. Let's accept that first quest, so I have at least some things which with which I can fight. We can either use X's. Okay, let's use X. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Pathetic X, whatever. Here we have wild pumas, and the you know, again it works the same way, I would say. Bam, 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 and the puma is down. It took like 5 attacks and also like 5 seconds, you know. You can hear also, by the way, gamble, store power pattern, the lucky number, I call it gambling. 28, 23, 6, 24, 4, 74 bronze, man. I'm normally gambling for an gold. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nah! But 2 silvers, man, we totally cheated it. Bam, bam, bam. I used the second spell, you know, the third one actually, the second one is arrows. To properly understand it, the fighting system seems like to be ADHD totally, man. Check it out. He basically chops the wild puma every single second. Every time I will press the first button, he does something. There's a cooldown, like second, I don't know, like for other spells it can be even 4 or 5 seconds, don't know really. This is the way I thought. What the hell? This is the way I thought the fighting system will work in World of Warcraft, but if I understand correctly, it's terrible, man. It doesn't work like this, and so having this mindset put me into a lot of stress, let's say, because, you know, I use this ADHD style of spamming spells, but that actually interrupts the spells. Here I have my character. As I said, I play as a Draenei, level 25 warrior. I managed to already die 2 times, like especially there's a one quest which like follows after, you know, after another, and that quest basically seems like it's for level 40, and I received that quest at level 20, for example. It's killing a dragon. It took me quite a lot of time to understand how the expansion works, like what the expansion means even. Like it will add a new spell, like that doesn't make sense. This is what I ended up. I can show you the map, which as I said is massive, man, massive. This is exactly where we started. As a Draenei, that's another thing I didn't understand. If I would choose another class, then if I would start a totally different place, and actually yeah, because, you know, here the Exoder, which was in the intro, the Exoder has fallen here on this island, and we have to like, I don't know, repair it or something, don't know really. This is Kalimdor, which if I understand correctly is like mainland, but zoom out is still available. This is 1,000 hours of game time at least here, right, man? And another Eastern Kingdoms. That's another Kalimdor. What the hell? And Zumao is still available. Check it out. No, and that's everything else. Everything. Anyways, I play as a Draenei and as a warrior. Don't know right now, Draenei, if it doesn't matter, whatever class you will play as, what I mean by that is Draenei needs rage. Or at the very least, warrior needs rage. And so I will charge him. Bam. Yeah, out of range. Okay, so no, maybe this is bad one. Okay, let's choose a different one, which will be here on the open land. There are also some wolves. Okay, let's go for this one. Man, why is it showing me every time I will log in tutorial? Rage. Okay, bam. Okay, 114, and now I didn't press the first spell, which is auto attack, seems like. And you know, and this is, and I have to do nothing. I can just chill out. And now she's, for example, not attacking for 2 seconds, man. For 2 seconds, nothing's happening. When I played it for the first time ever, I automatically, because I thought that it will work the same way like in 4th story, man, I started pressing 1 because I thought that it is not auto attack, but it is attack, same as in the 4th story. She will basically like 1 bam, 1 bam, 1 bam, you know. And maybe playing as a Draenei and as a warrior for the first time is not a good idea already. You have to comment down below right now, you professional World of Warcraft players. I want to know your opinion, because you know, the rage, without the rage you can use anything. You cannot. So right now, scenario, what I will do right now is I will press the auto attack multiple times. Check out, I'm spamming it, and as you see the red circle, I'm basically interrupting the auto attack, because you just have to press it once, it will lit up red, and now you have to do nothing. If you wanna do something, you can now use these spells I have here in this action bar. I forgot to elude him because these broken antlers are for a silver. I have 1 gold gain. That was just the first spell. Then I messed it up completely. Let's go for this one. This is level 20, no? And as you see, this is perfect example. I was being stressed out, man. Totally, I started pressing everything, man. Everything that was available. This is mistake, man. For example, I pressed the second one, which I activated right now, but I didn't know that once you activate it, the second spell in the action bar, it will take 4 seconds for her to perform it. Once more, I activated it. You saw it. And this is a thing I hate about World of Warcraft, man. Super sluggish fighting system, how to say it. It makes just the game so much more longer, let's say, because I would be level 40, and instead of hitting them 2 times and then dying, I have to wait 6 seconds. Still, they will be on 2 hits, but in between those 2 hits, she will take like 3 seconds of rest. It is terrible, and I just cannot get used to it. I just cannot. In World of Warcraft, you have to not be ADHD. You just have to go. Tabulator also works. Huh? Something at least is the same like in 4th story. Press the charge, let's say, if you want. Then press 8, which is like good spell, which does something automatically when you press it. I can press it once more. 9. Yeah, that takes also time. Check it out. I have it's lit up, you know, in the action bar. And now the heroic strike here. You know, she performed normal attack. It didn't do any damage for some reason. I don't know. Another thing that's messing me up totally is switched up controls. Maybe I can switch it up back in the settings, but here I cannot loot him by double clicking on him. There's probably some shortcut for opening the looting window, but you have to click right. Yeah, I cannot, right? Okay, let's kill this one. Yo, I have multiple spells here. I cannot use any of them till like the half of the fight. I again pressed right mouse button, not left one. I had to turn off the you don't have enough of rage for that. You don't have enough of rage for that. Man, that was freaking looting works right mouse button, then putting something on your character left mouse button. What the hell? Okay. Yes. Alright, maybe in this expansion you can have only this, but that's enough. Like, you don't tell me that you will be hacker, man. You will be casting, like, you cannot even cast it, you have to wait. In my opinion, it seems like you don't have enough of control. Like, if I would be able to spam it, then I would be able to kill even higher levels, because I will be spamming those attacks and I will be like damaging them quicker than they would damage me. But this way, either you will win the fight or you won't. I would just take the fighting system from 4th story, man. Like game which copied World of Warcraft, made something better. No, in my opinion, it's better. Like, for you World of Warcraft players, this is the good type of fighting system. Sure, I get it, but for me, not really. I like spells which basically do something immediate, and you don't have to wait for the spell to do something 8 again, bam, and you know, meanwhile, these whole spells, you know, basically you will start auto-attacking, and on top of that, you are pressing spells. But not like, but 8, 4, man. This is basically a game for seniors, man. That's how I would call the fighting system, you know. You just have to chill out. Charge. Thunderclap. I will wait. Heroic strike. 3 seconds before she will do something. Actually, 3 seconds, man. It will deal him a lot of damage, but I would prefer weaker shots and more frequent ones. You know, it's dopamine. Chill out, man. Chill out. Especially if you press like this. You know, you see the red circle. I'm basically interrupting the auto attacking. You just have to put the auto attack, don't mind it, and if you will have some spells, maybe I should try different classes. But this is a massive word. I'm not surprised anymore that people still play World of Warcraft even these days, because you know you will not even finish this game before you will die. I would say, like,